matchup knowledge. What do you guys think matchup knowledge? What do you guys think it means to have just some basic matchup knowledge on a character? Do you have to like know every single move in their list? Do you have to know how punishable every single move is? Do you have to... What does matchup knowledge mean to you? Because to me, it's probably not going to be as much as you guys think it is.
Get ready for the next battle.
Make punishes and gaps and strings at the very least. How to deal with a character in general? That's so vague though. A general approach to fighting the opponent. Wait, the opponent or the character? Those are two different things. The opponent is the person you're playing against. If you're talking about general approach to fighting the character, I don't know if there is exactly like an approach, like a route you take. There are things to watch out for, but there are different ways you can go about beating it. Just because it's Tekken, you know? Guess their top moves and what the options you have around it. I guess that's that's close. That's really good to know for sure. But that's fucking hard, bro. Like as a beginner, you can pick up really quick, you know, basic knowledge, matchup knowledge on a character by literally just knowing like their top fucking 5 moves, bro. I mean, 10 would be cool, but if you know their best 5 moves, everything else is gonna be filled in with like what? Jab, down 4-1, low kick. It's all gonna be the same, right? So what are the 5 moves that separate that character from fucking other characters? With Armor King, I would say like he's got grabs, but this guy's not gonna grab. He's got that down back 3, which is good. Sometimes he does that jumping overhead move that's called capital punishment, but if you're a noob, you know, that's definitely one of those moves. So those are like the main things, you know what I mean? That down back 3 is probably like the most Armor King thing that you're gonna probably want to learn at first. In addition to the grabs. Backdash or strings you don't know. I mean, it's not backdash is not the only way to beat a string. It's important to know how to beat the character strings, yes, for sure. But I feel like that's something that you can just learn as you go along. Like when you play, you get your ass beat by the same 2 strings over and over. When you get a break in the action, you just go to practice mode and figure it out really quickly. Top 5 moves more manageable than move lists.
Round 1. Fight.
Yeah, defending against the whole move list is like crazy. Because you're only going to see a few of the moves. Oh yeah, there's the Wind God Fist too, I forgot. But this guy's not using it. He's using more of that tickler move. So if I were getting my ass beat all day by that move, I would go to practice mode and find out that if I were to block it, I could punish that with while standing too. You know what I mean? So if we did that shit one more time, hey, I just practiced that shit, buddy. I just went to the lab. You better not fucking do it. Don't try that at home, kids.
KO. Round 2.
Don't try it at home.
Fight.
Anyways, if I block that fucking tickler, you're gonna die. Oh yeah, that move, I talked about that move. That's one of the Armor King moves. You know, I feel like if this guy were playing against somebody he doesn't know, you know, somebody he didn't know was me, for example, he'd be more willing to try out these random ass moves that he's not really sure about, right? And those are the moves I feel like that's likely going to give you guys trouble as players. So what that means is more than likely the moves that you get your ass beat by, you can take to practice mode and learn real quick. Learn the weakness. having a chance to fight online. Oh man, I love fighting online to learn about different play styles and characters. I like the idea of managing quickly after the fight. Oh yeah, I mean you don't need to know every string if you're not getting hit by every single one. It's like Tekken's not a game you master overnight. You play it for a very, very long time and you pick up stuff as you go, but when you pick your stuff up, you want to make sure you do it the right way to where you're learning and you're picking it up for the long term, rather than putting a band-aid over, you know, a solution you could have fixed right then and there. Right? You don't want. Oh damn, that took me. Yeah. It's good to know. Let's say I'm a beginner player. I was getting killed by that low move, and I found out that it was launch punishable, but I'm having a hard time launch punishing it. The fact that I know that's launch punishable is going to do wonders for me, because every time I get hit now and I don't launch punish it, it's just going to, like, you know what I mean? It's going to stick in my mind, so it's going to motivate me more to punish it next time. If I were smart, then I'd be looking out for it and trying to punish it. That's how I take care of that move. You know, never have to deal with it again for the next 20 years, unless they're unless you're king and they made it minus 14. That's fucked up.
Round 3. Fight.
I'm a beginner and I get killed by king grabs. Just know that every grab except that running grab requires you to be close to the opponent. And if you sit back far away like this and they start running at you, yeah, see? They're more than likely going to do that stupid-ass running grab. So you get a heads up either way. When they get close, oh, maybe a grab. When you're far away and they're running, oh, maybe a grab. And then, like, the more you play king, you're going to start to see even more noticeable setups into the grabs. Like certain punches, certain kicks players like to do that set up specific grabs. And those are things that I picked up over the years. You know, common tendencies of king players.
Get ready for the next battle.
Keep it sharp with the court. 2 months of not playing in tournaments, 4 months of not playing in tournaments is not going to override 15 years of playing in tournaments. I'm not really playing much offline. I mean, online is good enough for me, man. Like I said, it's been 3 days, kind of 2 days since I really played online, and after the few days, I started to kind of get the urge. But now that I've got in, just sat down, played a few reps, I'm good. I'm not gonna get worse. Either way, I'm not gonna get worse. I just kind of want to play. Ooh wee! Nice one. How did he block that? Luck?
Round 2. Fight.
Good shit. Looks like he's playing a little bit better now. When I see that lunging elbow right move, I know the high's coming, buddy. You better not. You better not. Don't do it. Don't do it. Ah, kidding. Countered it.
Round 3.
All right.
Fight.
What was I hoping he would get hit by, dude? I was hoping he would, I can't remember. I was hoping he would do 4-2-1. I think he knows I'm just going to blow him up if he doesn't. Oh, thank you. Sooner or later, right?
Round 4.
Gotta keep it in the back of my mind until this happens. I like that move. Even though it's less damage. Hiya. Hiya. Don't come in with that ticklish shit. Don't come in with that low move. Hey, my Dragunov execution is back, guys.
Fight.
One night only. Ooh, that was an accident, but that's a fucking cool move. Oh, I low parried it instead, guys. Sorry. Nice. We play a lot. We play a little bit.
KO.
What would you say is my best and worst quality?
You win.
Looking for compliments? Are you? Nice try. Nice try. Gigas, Lily, Leroy. Which of your characters have I played the most? I feel like they're all just... You ain't
Round
that
one.
good.
Fight.
God, don't break everybody's heart like that. He said no. I said, what character do we fight the most? Do I fight the most? He said no. I'm trying to think back to all the games that we played. If there was anything that I feel like I can use every single time to beat you, that would be your weakness, right?
KO. Round 2. Fight.
Thinking back, I think on defense, maybe you rely too much on the bailout option rather than doing things like keep out, poking, staying solid throughout. You know, at some point you're either gonna break and get lucky, which is cool, or you're gonna break down. They're gonna come get you. You know? Let's go. Lucky as fuck. So you're a little bit too defensive, and at times where you're supposed to attack, I don't think you take it.
Great.
I don't think you take it.
Round 3.
So, since you miss out on so many opportunities to get different types of attacks off, you kind of wind up just doing the same stuff over and over again, you know? Which you're good at using, but to get to the next level where you're at, you gotta really mix it up. Timing, attacks, everything, you know what I mean? I feel like after I play 5, 6, 7 games with you, then, you know, I'm likely not going to see any more adjustments. Ah! Biggest strength is that you can fix all that. Like you do show speed sometimes, you know.
Round 4.
So you gotta just be able to apply that on a constant basis rather than in just certain moments where you're really dialed in. You should be dialed in the whole match on some degree, Just play the match out ahead of time in your head. What's gonna happen when I sidestep? Oh, he might whip, I might get hit. So if I get hit, I better tech roll. If I hit him, I better get the combo. What's gonna happen after this combo? Depends on how he ends it. You know what I mean? I already had it planned out. As he was going for the throw, I knew where I'd end up, so I knew he was going to do it afterwards. So you play out the next couple steps in your head. You can make that switch up if you want. That's how you play fast.
Get ready for the next battle.
Normal Tekken. I don't know what that means.
Round 1. Fight.
Combo. Ah! Dude, I didn't do anything. Fuck it, I'm all in. Sometimes you just gotta go all in. I'm ready for the next round. I don't care.
Fight.
Is it normal that I get a high heart rate during matches? Is that just your imagination, or are you like monitoring yourself? What are you worried about when you're playing? Are you worried about losing? Don't be worried about that, because I've lost 1,000 times more matches than you. So why should you be worried? This is the game. You made it, made it. Just play more, you'll get over it. I think you're just so excited to play the game. I think that's part of it too. You know what I mean? There's something that you really want to be able to perform, and you're pressuring yourself a little bit too hard to perform it. But losing is not the end of the world. Losing is a chance to get better. You're not really thinking of ways to get better when you win all the time. Oops, I didn't mean to do that, bro. How did he go God mode with that block? Oh, good one.
Round 4.
Lost 10 times on first Dan today. Haven't played in a long time. Was it 10 times to the same person? Because a lot of times that just might mean that that guy is way better than you and you were just out of your league, you know? And if you're getting beat 10 times by 10 different people, then definitely something's wrong with you. So maybe you just want to learn to try to do some different attacks. Try to learn some faster attacks that you won't lose when you guys both are hitting at the same time. For example, jab. That'll slow him down, buddy. Every character's got jabs and fast attacks. Yes. No. Down jab. Yes. Oh. Set up. Oh. How did I know about that low jab? Because there's a player that I used to play 10 years ago named Bane that would always do low jab after down 1-4. And that's not because that's a bad thing to do. It's just that it's it makes sense. So yeah, you fall in love with it and it becomes a bad habit. So I'm familiar with that pattern, which is why I was pretty sure he's going to go for it, especially when he's under pressure, right? When I tell you about a low jab earlier, you use it because you're scared. You kind of don't want to face that pressure. Oh, man.
Round 1. Fight.
Oh, I thought it was Brian. I tried to do core circle back too. How the hell are you doing this? Oh, nice. Oh, nice. That was funny because he did a really good punish. And then he just like fucking dropped the grab. Like it was his first time practicing it or something. He dropped this so short. It's just funny. You know better. You know better, Neil Sean Wu. I'm just going crazy right now. Trying to put on a show and shit.
KO. Round 3. Fight.
I would like to play his ball. I like his ball. He knows how to use Death Fist, which is can't be said for a lot of ball players, quote unquote. Thanks for the advice. Which one was that? Oh, finding new attacks to use? Yeah. If it's first Dan and you're losing to everybody you play against, You know, and you're trying your hardest, and you really want to win. Like, I think you're just like making it hard on yourself, basically, by using the wrong attacks or just something's going totally wrong.
Round 4. Fight.
But if it's the same guy, then it might have been just a guy who happened to be ranked first Dan, but was really, really good at Tekken. You know, keep an eye for those situations. I bet you it happens a lot where somebody will lose to somebody out of their league and just be so frustrated just because they felt like that player was the same rank, they should have been going even with that dude or something.
KO. Final round. Fight.
I want to win. Let me use everything I taught you guys today. Jab, block, low. Is he gonna low jab? No, jab, block. Oh, I'm dead. Fuck it. Fuck it, we tried, guys. Oh, he dropped the combo like a baby again. I slipped him a 10 under the table. He dropped it for me. God. Oh my God. That was amazing.
You win.
I pat myself on the back on that one. The fade away? The fade away?